It's good. Yeah, I got out there. Had a good amount of running, which is great. Trying to get the workload up. And that's what we were doing this whole time was building into workload. I'm glad we did it because we got a good amount of running in out there, and then just start accumulating the at bats. But the biggest thing for me is right now is just getting the workload up, starting to build up the innings. And working to 9 innings and back-to-back 9 innings so that we're ready for the season and healthy.
Rather than you've done this sort of easing start to spring times, do you
Yes.
have a better sense of like what your checkpoints are,
Yeah.
what you need to be at what date?
Yeah. We kind of like start with 9 innings and like back-to-back, and then we work backwards from there now. So it's an easier process, and we kind of know how okay, the last couple of years have gone, and this is what's worked, this is what hasn't. So each time we go through it, we know a little bit better what to do. So I feel like this has even been a more seamless process into it, and everybody was on board right away, and talked to Mendy and talked to David and said, hey, this is how I usually go about spring trainings. How do you guys feel about it? And they said, results speak for themselves. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we started that process and just went backwards from there, and that put us to here and just starting up, and I think it's been good. Until we get the feedback that okay, like maybe we should switch it up, then I think we stick with it. But think it's worked the last 2 seasons, and let's keep that going. Yes. So one was we had the CBA, and that shortened the spring training. 2 was the sports science team approached me after and said like, you have this certain workload, especially when I was playing center field, that you have to hit these markers before we put you out there. And I looked at the information with them and said like, okay, yeah, for sure, like my legs are the most important thing. Soft tissue injuries are the things that you want to avoid coming up in spring training as you're building into those 9 innings. So they were like, okay, we'll start this plan of getting you on the field, but the most important thing is having you ready for the season. And that also came from my agency as well. It was like, hey, we think that you could be better in this area, so what are some things that we could do in order to do that? And then they brought the information from the sports science side, and I was like, well, I'm running about twice as much as everybody else during the game, and so I need to probably bring this workload up, but then not add on top of it during the season. So we started to come up with a plan as to, okay, how can we work up to this better? So it's not just like a get into the game and it's a surprise like, oh, hey, you run 4 or 5 90s, and we haven't gotten you up to that workload and 4 or 5 90s yet. So I think just more information, technology obviously has helped a lot with that as well, and then a plan of how can you be more durable and stay on the field more.
I mean, people have criticized kind of the load management as limiting you guys too much, but you played 150 plus
Right.
games the past 2 seasons,
Yeah.
way more than you ever had.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
you'd have to be a proponent of that.
Yeah.
I imagine.
100%. I think there's a right way to do it, obviously, right? I think you drive the ship and you listen to your body, and you come up with a plan, but be adjustable on it. I don't think that it has to be like, this is what the numbers say, and so you need this. I think it's just kind of coming up with a plan on, okay, this is what the numbers are saying. How do you feel? And then let's come up with a plan, like how can we recover better, or how can we take even more workload off of you before or after the game. So I think keeping the game as the most important thing and being available for that game. Don't get me wrong, there's probably some situations where you're either coming back or you've had some really low work days, and then all of a sudden you have 3 high ones in a row, and it's like, hey, we'd really love for you to sit this one out. We have those conversations all season long, but then ultimately it comes down to, how does my body feel, and what decision are we going to make together with the information that we have and how I feel. So sometimes it's like, okay, well, I was supposed to work out after today. Can we compromise and say I'm not gonna work out? I'll just do the game, and then we'll just do recovery, and I'll get like a soft tissue massage or something like that. So using everything at our disposal, to compromise the workload, but still make the game the most important thing, because I think it is important to be available for as many games as you possibly can.